Now normally you would have to use lots of undergrounds because you can't walk through pipes. But I'm using the squeak through mod, meaning you can do that. And if you look at the scale of these things, it's like, why can't I just move through a pipe in the normal game? You still need the undergrounds though, because you might need to dodge belts or stuff like that. Actually, this one's going to be better if it's put the pipe down, then I can rotate and I can pick up the pipe again. There we go. That looks ugly. Except I want it that way, but it can't. Okay, I will actually just come one further out just so it looks slightly better. Right. Okay, so that should be the... Oh no, there's this one here. Right, so that should be the lower field. The reason why I want more than one pipe going to the station is because there is a maximum throughput on a single pipe. So I don't know actually what the math on it is, but I suspect that 12 won't blow that cap. The way the fluid dynamics work in this is basically the game averages the contents of all the pipes. So if you've got, like, there are 10 pipes and fluid enters it at one end, and say 20 bits of fluid enters it at one end, you're going to end up with 2 in each of those pipes. It doesn't actually flow in like a realistic way. But the advantage of the pumps is the pumps make sure the pumps basically actively shove the liquid from one end into another. And you see these ones actually have got like an oil symbol on them now, because one of these pumps is actually powered and working. This one. There we go. Right, so I am actually going to put now a pump there and there. As I said, this encourages the liquid to go from one side of the pump to the other, so there'll be like a greater concentration of it over where the train station is. Which might go here. Right, power. They're all pumping away. Okay. None of them are flashing. Now, pumps also need power, so we will have to place a pole there and there. Right, station. How do we want to do this? I mean, we do have like a bit of circular track here, so we could just have it exit on one side and then leave that way. Right, so before the corner, okay, you've got to keep shift down by the look of it. There we go. No, that's in the wrong place. Q to cancel. I'm thinking if I could just put the station here, because this is where the pipes have ended up. But that means I need a straight bit here, long enough for the train. So what if I started here. How far down can I go? Alright, so a train heading up could enter this way. And then we could have a straight. One, two, three, four fluid wagons and the actual thing. There we go. Signal on the far side. Right. You are going to be oil. Oil field 1. Let us add the train, because it will just help us visualize stuff. And we need those fluid wagons. Right, and the pumps. You can see the pumps can address fluid wagons, and we're going to want 2 per fluid wagon. But I need them spaced. So this is a tank which holds liquid. One, 2. And if I rotate them, they will connect to each other. I want 2 of these per fluid wagon. Does it tell us what the capacity of this stuff is? Fluid wagon, storage volume 25,000. And a normal storage tank, storage volume 25,000. Oh, okay, so, yeah. Well, it means that if there's 2 of these per them, then we're storing enough for 2 at a time. And I think I actually need to space them out a little bit. So let's copy you. I suspect if I put a pipe in between each one, right, will these pumps work? 1, 2. See, now which one are you addressing? And this should allow for very rapid loading. Okay, connect there and there. Now, even though we've got 2 lines, we're going to let this stuff equalize among all 8 of these tanks. So then we do just need to connect that there. And that there. Although, really, you don't lose any liquid when you take out a pipe. It just sort of shoves it back a long way. If we connect in between the each set, there we go. You can see this thing is rapidly filling with oil. And if we power these things, then I'm hoping we'll see them connect. Yep, and we can see which wagon they are connecting with. I do like the way the sort of robot arms sneak up. We get a nice close-up on this one. Oh, does this bottom one... This bottom one doesn't connect. That's annoying. Right. Let's start shoving oil this way. I'm actually going to cut off the flow in, because I don't want these things to fill up. Well, I suppose it's all going in the train anyway. Right, so you're too low. Which means if I need a tank... I don't have an in-between place on these ones now. So... if we connect to there and there... and that should just sort of split the oil, I think. There we go. So this is filling up nicely. And now this train has to get out of here. Right. So if we go there... trying to keep this lined up. Is there room there? I think so. No, because I need an underground. I need room for an underground on these belts. Oh, my inventory's about to fill up with coal. I think I need to move that. Either forwards or backwards. Backwards will be easier. Oh, there it goes. Oh, hideous. And this needs to go away as well. Oh, I hate it when that happens. Okay, we need to get this coal into a box. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a box here. And we're going to load it onto the train when next it comes. Hold down F. Oh, cliffs, belts, everything in the way. Right, why aren't my nanites putting that stuff down? Ah, it can't put stuff down when there's like coal on the floor. Okay, so that's all the way back. And now we can fit our train tracks through the middle and duck under them. That's broken this, isn't it? No. That's what this game is about. Is you always start off with this perfect plan in your head, and then just the compromises kick in. And there isn't. Can these be further forwards? No, but we do now have... Oh, I was about to say we now have red, but we do still need to... So that's 1. That's 2. That's 3. And I need to get one to this guy as well, but there just isn't room. Oh, there's so many boxes. Copy. Let me grab all of that, move it there. Then we're going to cut... We're not going to cut those boxes because they're full of coal, and that would just be a disaster. And this one is going to load on the other side. So if I get a red underground, you can do that. Yellow splitter. Here. There we go. Oh, I don't want that though. Oh yeah, there's that trick of just moving that bit like that, and that'll stop the cross contamination, and this blue one can still grab it all. So that power pole can stay there. Right. Okay, so that's sorted that. All that just to get this train track in place. Okay. Please go from there to there. And we want you to connect to there. And now I'm full of stone. Yes, I know my inventory's full. Right, let's dump the coal. Pick up the stone. One possible reason, actually, to make the next level of modular armor is, even though I probably won't use any of the equipment in it, it does have a larger inventory. If I go to military, and you can see somewhere on there, does it give... I thought it had increased inventory. Inventory size bonus, 10, yeah. But it needs plastic anyway, so there's nothing I can do about it. But I might make it the moment it's available just for that. Right, let's get our signals in. Just for a train length. Come on, get me past. There. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not quite far enough, so I won't bother with another one. Right, so we can only enter from one direction, but we could leave in either. So we could leave going that way, oops, or that way. Right, let's work out the signals. Right, if you're leaving, you are clear of the junction there and here. Although here there's another junction immediately in front of you. So these signals are wrong, aren't they? So I've got a ghost there. And you are meant to be a proper one. Right, so there's a mess of stuff there. So we don't put a proper signal until you get out there. And then we've got a proper signal there. And then ghost signals preventing people from blocking stuff. So please don't go further than that unless your exit is clear. And rotate, don't go further than that unless your exit is clear. Don't go further than there. That one becomes unnecessary. And there's another ghost there. Right. Did I not know how to do signals when I was doing this? Or is the station not running in the direction I think it is? Oh no, the station's going up. I seem to have all these signals backwards. So a proper one when you leave, a ghost when you enter. So you aren't needed there, but you are needed there. These are really close together. Maybe that's why I put a ghost here. Yeah. Because the station is so close, basically if you can't pull into the station, you don't want to go any further than that. Right, I think that's sorted. You can't access the station from anywhere other than down here. Right-hand drive heading up. I'll pass the junction if you make it there. Could put a signal there, but we may as well just put the one there. And then the ghost in front. So, offloading. We can copy this. Including the tanks. And we can start our actual oil field. Right, so the place you process your oil tends to also make plastic and stuff. So I am tempted to offload up here, do the initial processing, and then feed the liquids and everything down to either side of the track here. So it is getting very busy along there. I'm just afraid that if I put more junctions here, basically trains are never going to be able to enter this area as long as there's any trains moving around. Is there somewhere else I could put my... I'm not on the track, am I? No. Is there anywhere else I could put my oil processing? It's to be somewhere relatively cliff-free with plenty of space. I mean, this is the bus. We are going to have to expand power into this area. Okay. Let's put the starting oil processing on this side. And then we'll, all the actual cracking and everything. But then we'll make our plastic and stuff up here. Because then we can belt the plastic over here to the bus. I mean, we might have to use a little bit of landfill to thicken up the land spur, but that's okay, I think. So... if we put our oil unloading... if we put it here somewhere... right. So... that, I think, is an okay junction. But I think I want it on the other side of the tracks. How much steam power am I going to need before I can move to a different power source? This is tricky, but I'm probably reaching the stage that I'm overthinking it. Right, let me rename you. Oil processing. So if you did that, can we exit? We could if that signal wasn't there. Right, let's sort the signals, shall we? Right, so we're coming from this direction. So that's past the junction on the way in. You're just driving this way. You're past there, and if you're driving this way... oops, I meant to get rid of that. Let's not break the track while we're at it, shall we? And ghosts. Ghost before the junction. That's all it needs, I think. Train comes in, unloads the oil, leaves in this direction. Right. Ghost before the junction. Before the junction and before the junction. Proper... no, I'm doing that. You know, that is right. And then a proper signal afterwards. Right? Oh god, I keep getting these backwards. I'm really confusing myself on these signals. It's like, you think you know how they work, and then you just go... blah. I've got these backwards. These curves are wrong, that's what's confusing me. get rid of you and you. Alright. If you're coming out, you need to go to that one. And if you're heading up, it's to that one. Which means I think this curve is too tight. I don't think you can get a train around that corner. So if I could push forwards and steer to the right... Oh no, okay. That worked. Please get out of the train. Right. Proper signal up. Proper signal heading down. Ghost before, and before. Okay. Alright. Looking at the clock, I've been recording for just over an hour, so that's usually about 2 episodes. In the next episode, we will be bringing oil here. I think I'm going to do all the cracking on this side, so yeah, the one thing I said I would do is all of that stuff needs to rotate round. Trying to look at the yellow squares and seeing whether or not I'm going to have that same problem I had last time. I mean, presumably if I line it up with what I had before, it will work. Right, I'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.